Hello there, everyone. My name is. Oh,
Bruh.
I tripped on the VR cable. Hello there, everyone. My name is SUDO, and in this video, I want to talk to you about being a furry in the year 2021. So, yeah, let's get right into it. Before we continue, I'd like to define what a furry is. According to the definition on Google, a furry is an enthusiast for animal characters with human characteristics. In particular, a person who dresses up in a costume as such a character or uses one as an avatar online. But I like to take it one step further and say that one is only a furry if they themselves identify as one, meaning you're able to enjoy the awesome creativity and uniqueness the fandom has to offer without actually associating yourself with the fandom. For example, I currently have someone in my chat, twitch.tv/fursuit, by the way, who does not associate with the fandom but really enjoys the Protogen species. Many people are like this, and that is 100% okay. But SUDO, I hear you say, what if I do want to be a furry? What do I do? Now it's time for you to get your very own fursona, or furry persona. A fursona is a character that you can use to represent you, or however you'd like to be perceived. And the best part is you can have as many as you'd like. I know people that have almost 100 unique characters. Although keep in mind, you don't even need to have a fursona to be a furry. That being said, I myself am terrible at art. I mean, just look at this. I mean, yeah. Some of you may feel the same way. However, this is not an excuse to steal art. Art theft is a massive problem in the furry fandom, since people develop deep connections to their characters, and since some fursonas are literal representations of their makers, people often don't like it when their character is stolen and used by others. So if you are looking to create a fursona, go to Google, search for the species you'd like to be, and add FTU base. These are line art artworks that you can download and freely color in to your liking, and claim as your very own. Even better, if you want to be a Protogen like me, you can use a website called pickcrew.me to create your very own Protogen. You can see a little preview over here of what that looks like. And links to that will be down in the description, so go check that out. It's pretty cool. Okay, now you have a fursona, something you feel comfortable with representing you or being perceived as. What do you do now? Well, there are many websites that you can use to express yourself as your fursona online. There are a few furry sites like Furry Amino and Fur Affinity, but no. As well as a few more known ones such as Discord, Reddit, and Telegram. All of these sites have buzzing furry communities that you can go check out and enjoy. It's at this point in the video where I would highly suggest that you try and attend a local furry meetup in your area. But unfortunately, in the past year and a half, that option has become inaccessible due to many countries around the world completely banning public gatherings due to COVID-19. With that being said, this has not stopped furries from jumping into a free PC game known as VRChat. VRChat is a social experience game where people from around the world can come together and socialize in a COVID-safe environment. This experience is massively enhanced with the use of a VR headset. But wait, why did I say enhanced? Well, despite the name, you don't actually need a VR headset to play VRChat. You can simply play in desktop mode and have the same great social experience. In VRChat, you can either choose a public avatar to play as or even make your very own. Don't know Blender? No worries, there are tons and tons of 3D avatar bases that you can customize to your heart's content. These range from free to around about $40 US. Linked in the description will be a link to some common places where you can get avatars, including some Protogen avatars, so go check those out. Okay, now you're starting to meet with your fellow furries. Great, but you are looking for a way to embrace your fursona in real life. Introducing Fursuits. Possibly the cutest and most expensive carpet you will buy in your entire life. These walking fire hazards are the way that many choose to portray their characters in real life. Think of it as someone who cosplays as their favorite video game, anime, or TV character. Just a bit more fluffy and hot. Fursuits are a late game, long-term investment item, and are not required at all if you wish to be a furry. Think back to the previous topic about VRChat. Many are now choosing to invest in VRChat avatars and gear to have a virtual fursuit as such. If you are still after a fursuit, you can either make one yourself or commission one from a Fursuit Maker. I will also once again have some links down in the description to reputable fursuit makers that you can check out. Oh, and when I say there are expensive carpets, I wasn't joking. These things can easily set you back north of $2,000. That's why I said late game, long-term investment. Great, you know what a furry is. Have a fursona, plundered the shitstorm that is furry Twitter, met some furries in VRChat or in real life, and own a $4,000 heatstroke machine. What's next? I don't know, man. I'm just a robot mouse. Hey everyone, SUDO here. I just want to thank all of my Patreon supporters, especially my monster floofs like Launch6 and Zypex Zukihira, and ultra floofs like Ko1562, as well as all my Twitch subs. I couldn't do any of this without you.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along.